First off, Happy New Year, you guys! Still sick. I hope you girls had a really great New Year's Eve and that the first couple days of 2013 have been good, because you know it's only the second day. So in preparation for this video, I went back to my last year's video and I looked at that and the goals that I made, which are still on their sticky notes on the wall actually. What I kind of wanted to do for this video was look back on those goals and see how I fared throughout the year and then tell you the new ones that I've set for myself. Read 110 books this year. I did not read 110 books this year. Actually, about midsummer, maybe August, I downsized my goal down to 70 books instead of 110 because I didn't think I would be able to actually do it. I didn't even make 70 books. I was 2 books short and I didn't read those 2 books when I probably could have read 2 comic books and gotten it done. Doesn't matter now, that's still fine. I still read a lot of books this year and I'm proud of that fact. I didn't meet my goal, that's okay, it happens. So this year I'm setting myself a reasonable goal of 50 books, which is I think what most people do, because they're not crazy like me. Read 50 books this year. I'm going to set that up on my Goodreads account. If you want to follow me, there's a link in the doobly-doo. Avoid procrastination. The avoid procrastination goal has kind of carried over from this year. I don't know how well I actually completed that goal this past year, because I actually did wind up staying up really late to finish a term paper last school year. This past semester, actually, I didn't stay up late finishing my paper, but I did sit in the library for 5 hours the day it was due, typing it up. I did a lot more work for this paper this semester than I have for other years. I should get bonus points for that. It's not really avoid procrastination this year, it's specific ones. I want to use my practice journal more for practicing sessions and, you know, improving my pieces this year. I'm doing a recital in April, so it's a very different practice mindset for me. So that's kind of tying into my procrastination one, is using my practice journal more. And then the other goal that I set for myself is to be more organized and use my day timer more. Nothing really about procrastination because I've always been a procrastinator. I don't think there's a way I'm going to get around it. There's going to be ways that I can trick myself, and I think that's going to be the best thing I can do. YouTube. It was better than it has been before this past year. I'd never posted anything outside of FiveAwesomeMarauders, and I think this past year I did post more videos, more vlogs. There was some pieces that I played, and then as soon as school started in summer, it just kind of flopped out and it didn't work super well at all. I don't think it's ever going to be a consistent thing for me to vlog. I will post random videos when I get things done because I still like the YouTube medium. It's just, it does take a lot of time, especially during the school year. That's kind of tough to devote the time that I need to be able to do it. This is all for my own personal channel. For FiveAwesomeMarauders, we're going to stick to it because that's going to be a thing. It will always be a thing. My own personal channel, it's not going to be a very consistent thing, I don't think. I didn't really make myself another goal this year to do that more. Be a better musician. I think it worked a little bit, especially over last semester. But again, this whole school year, it's a very different sort of mindset for me to be in because of the recital. So the goal this year that ties into that was the practice journal, which I already talked about. And then another goal that I made for myself that doesn't coincide with anything from last year is to write in my journal every day, because I always recognize that it's a good thing for me to do because I don't want to become just a mindless robot going through school motions and just vegging when I get home. I don't want to do that anymore. So I want to write every day. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter how long it is. I'm going to write something every day. And I'm going to get one of those calendars, like a monthly thing. I know, Dallas, you have one, don't you, for like exercising and stuff? I'm going to do that for writing. Those are the New Year's resolutions for this year. I feel really good about this, especially about the journaling one. I think it's going to be a really important one for me this year. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I'm sure everyone's seen this post by now on Tumblr, and it's you take a jar and you write down every good thing that happens to you in the year, and then you can empty it out on New Year's Eve and look at all the things that you did. Here's my jar. There's a thing inside it already, which is really exciting. So I'm doing that this year too. Bye girls, Happy New Year. Kylie, I'll see you tomorrow.